Now I find you in exactly the position that suits me. I had lots of time to learn how to shoot with my left.
Oh, man. Even in the bath, you're not going to catch him with his pants down, so to speak.
When you have to shoot, shoot, don't talk.
Oh, that is so true. Yeah, spare me your soliloquy. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Mr. Valentine. Today I'm watching the 1966 film, The Good, the Bad, the Ugly, directed by Sergio Leone. And I think that's all I know about this movie, outside of Clint Eastwood. Yeah, Clint Eastwood's in it, and it was directed by Sergio Leone. As I said in my Tombstone video I did a few weeks ago, I am interested in reverse engineering my idea of a Western. So that is what I'm continuing to do. I am continuing this journey, and thank you for being here. Remember, if you want to support this channel, go ahead and like this video if you like this video. Leave me some comments down below so I can have a little undulation with the algorithm. And also, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And thank you to all of my supporters over there on the Patreon. Much obliged to every single one of you. If you're interested in doing that, go ahead and go over to the Patreon, Mr. Valentine Reacts. Nice to cross paths, which if this is the first time meeting you, enchanté. Charmed, I'm sure. But without further ado, 1966, The Good, the Bad, the Ugly, coming straight to you. Let's go. Hey, does that count as a jump scare? Oh. The Ugly. Oh, I like the form this movie is taking. I feel like Tarantino got the opening of Inglourious Bastards from this scene right here.
Tell Baker that I told him all that I know already. I know nothing at all about that case of coins. Now that gold has disappeared, but if he'd listen, I can tell Baker what happened to the money. Go back and tell him that.
Words around, you had a visitor.
Sounds like this guy is dissembling.
Why do you think Jackson may be assuming another name?
I would have found him already. When I start off to find somebody, I find him.
He's like, do you know who I am?
That's your family?
Yes.
Nice family.
Oh.
What does he pay you for murdering me?
A thinly veiled threat. I feel like Tarantino was inspired by this scene for Inglourious Bastards character Landa. Because that opening sequence of that detective work that he was doing was as riveting as this is. But I feel like this guy crumbled faster than that milk farmer.
That's a lot of money. 1,000.
It's a tidy sum.
He's like,
When I'm paid, I always see the job through.
so he's standing on principles. Ooh. Oh, the son tried to avenge his father and got obliterated.
It's you. Any information? Too much.
Too much information.
The name Jackson's hiding under is Bill Carson. He also mentioned something about a certain cash box, which just happened to disappear. Well, you don't have to worry. He'll never say anything to anybody again. Oh, yeah. Perfect. This is for you. You did a good job for me.
This movie is putting me in a kind of a trance, and I am here for it.
He gave me 1,000. I think his idea was that I kill you. But you know the pity is when I'm paid. I always follow my job through. You know that. No! Angel!
My brother here is ferocious. The bad, you got that right, bro. You got that right.
Hey, amigo, you know you've got a face beautiful enough to be worth $2,000?
Oh man. Don't come for his countenance.
But you don't look like the one who collected. A couple steps back.
Oh, look at that camera work. Oh, shit, man. Unbelievable precision and timing. And the soundtrack that accompanies that action complements it perfectly.
How much are you with now?
$2,000. I hope your mother ends up in a $2 house. Come and loose! Come and loose!
Oh, this guy is super impertinent.
Drive, man. Water.
I mean, yeah. If anybody's ever asked to get backhanded in the face, it was that guy with those imprecations.
Who the hell is that? One bastard goes in, another comes out. Come here. Honest.
This guy's funny. A revolving door of bastards.
Armed robbery of citizens, fake banks and post offices, perjury, bigamy, deserting his wife and children, inciting prostitutes.
Bigamy. I forgot bigamy was a thing. I am appreciating the vibrations this movie is putting out. He's shooting these fellas' hats off. What?
There are two kinds of people in the world, my friend. Those with a rope around their neck and the people who have the job of doing the cutting. Listen. The neck at the end of the rope is mine. I run the risks. So the next time I want more than half.
You may run the risks, my friend, but I do the cutting.
This is an ingenious business plan.
Whoever double crosses me and leaves me alive, he understands nothing about Duco. Nothing.
Is this a bit of foreshadowing, I wonder?
Wanted in 15 counties of this state. Condemned standing before.
Again, he's like, here we go again.
What'd you find out, Shorty?
If you ask me, it seems like a book. An armed unit escorting a cash box of gold coins meets a Yankee ambush, and only 3 of them are saved. But you don't know just who you're looking for, and I do. And when he's found, I'd be scared to be put in his shoes.
People with ropes around their necks don't always hang.
What do you mean?
Even a filthy beggar like that has got a protecting angel.
Right on cue.
Have mercy on his soul. Proceed.
Oh. One is inclined to believe that was intentional because he's been portrayed as someone as a crack shot. So did he make himself a bit just because he was aggrieved by his caterwauling?
What are you trying to say? Anybody can miss a shot. Nobody misses when I'm at the end of the rope. You never had a rope around your neck. Well, I'm going to tell you something. When that rope starts to pull tight, you can feel the devil fight your ass.
Poetic. Poetic.
I mean, our partnership is untied. Not you. You remain tied. I'll keep the money and you can have the rope.
You filthy double-crossing bastard.
Uh-oh.
Thinking dirty trick.
Way back to town is only 70 miles.
Yo.
I'll kill you! I'll kill you!
Such ingratitude after all the times I've saved your life.
The good, yes. Oh, this is brilliant. This is brilliant filmmaking. I mean, yeah, that's what you get for talking shit. You get left in the desert, bound and figuratively gagged. Because if the ugly yells in the desert and no one's around to hear it, does he make a sound? Gotta be quicker than that.
I'm very sorry, but the store's closing.
He disregarded him like, I understand what you say. No, dude. No. You better not be doing all this shit just to kill him. Because that would be ugly indeed.
You want to try the pistol? Just step out back.
Ah, shit. He has all these crimes across the country. So anything can happen out back. Alright. He's something of a marksman himself. Tread lightly, gun shop owner. Tread lightly.
How much? $20? No. $50. How much? $100. $200. It's all I've got.
Oh man, that is tremendously cruel.
Eh?
Reverse negotiation. Silly me for thinking he was negotiating the price of the gun. This is a beautiful display of building tension. Ah, the jig is up. Oh, shit. Ooh. Gotta be quicker than that.
Your spurs.
Oh. That's cold. Blooded. Blooded.
There are two kinds of spurs, my friend. Those that come in by the door, those that come in by the window. Take off that pistol belt.
This guy lives a binary lifestyle, bifurcating everything to two categories.
Cannon fire or storm, it's all the same to you. You ever see this before, my friend? That's it. Now get on that.
He really wants a payback. He's going to extreme lengths.
Now make sure the rope is tight. It's got to hold the weight of a pig.
Oh.
I don't shoot the rope. I shoot the legs off the stool. Adios.
Yo. Talk about fortuitous timing. It all worked out for the good. Oh my fucking god. I love this camera work. The direction, the composition, the pace this movie's moving in is delighting me. Shit.
No.
Damn. Oh shit, how the tables have turned.
What was it you told me the last time? If you save your breath, I feel a man like you could manage it. And if you won't manage it, you'll die. Only slowly.
Ah, he's trying to make him eat his words. The tables have turned drastically.
Taking a rest? Come on, Blondie. We don't have very far to go. Only 70 miles. Only 8.5 hours more before sunset. That's not too bad. Come on.
Golly, this is sheer barbarism. Oh God, his face is fucked up. Come on. This is magnificent filmmaking.
You want some water?
All right, no holds barred. But hey, you left him in this similar situation, so the other shoe dropped.
Well, Blondie, so long.
All right, it's making me thirsty.
So, Blondie, it's goodbye.
Uh-oh. Who is that, I wonder? Oh, got an eye patch. Is that the aforementioned Bill Carson? AKA Jackson? I'm sorry, Miss Jackson.
Carson. My name is Bill Carson now. It's Carson. Surprise attack. I'm here, Jackson. Carson. Yeah. Glad to meet you, Carson. I'm Lincoln's grandfather. What was that you said about the dollars? 200,000, oh man.
Lincoln's grandfather.
I hid the gold. The gold is safe. Which cemetery? Which grave? Have a name? Have a number? Come on, you dummy talk.
Come on, give me some deets. Give me some deets.
Don't die, I'll get you water. Stay there. Don't move, I'll get you water. Don't die until later.
I think that money's located in the grave of the lonely Paula Schultz.
Get away from there!
Oh.
I'll kill you. If you do that, you'll always be poor. What did he tell you? Huh? The name on the grave. What name?
That's what you call insurance, baby. That's what you call leverage. Clint Eastwood there, he was playing chess, not checkers. Thinking 4D, baby.
I'm your friend. Please don't die, please. I'm your friend. Come on, come on.
Oh, now we amigos. Now that he's been made abreast.
Water, Blondie. Don't drink. It's no good for you. Feel better? Blondie, what's the matter? Please don't die.
Yeah, you feel like a regular jackass now, aren't you?
Out, soldier. Out you go. Come on, look out for him, please. He's like a brother to me.
He's like a brother to me. Yeah, a brother to me. A brother from a holding valuable information mother. Hey, this soundtrack is really filling me with such joy. I am enjoying the soundtrack because it beautifully punctuates each story beat.
Hey, the old father tells me you'll be up and around in a few days. You're very lucky to have me so close. Think if you've been on your own.
He's singing a different fucking tune. And the contrast is hilarious.
Sleep better, knowing my good friend is by my side to protect me.
He gave him a hey, try it on somebody else.
I was just passing by here. I said to myself, I wonder if my brother remembers his brother.
He's just wheedling left and right. But it's such a good performance by this guy. I gotta look into his oeuvre.
Our mother has been dead a long time now. Our father died only a few days ago.
Yeah, you abandoned your entire family to rape and pillage across the country.
You became a priest because you were too much of a coward to do what I do.
Oh. Oh, snap. Sibling rivalry. So it's kind of like a moment of he's pouring his heart out while giving us subtle exposition and making the character more rounded.
Yeah, my brother, he say to me, stay, brother, don't go home. We never see each other. Here, there's plenty to eat and drink. Bring your friend, too. Whenever we see each other, he never lets me go. It's always the same story.
I don't know if he said that in so many words.
They agree like us. Let's say hello to them and then get going. Hurrah for the Confederacy!
God's not on our side because he hates idiots also.
Oh, shit. Pew pew, shots fired. Oh, shit, bro. Talk about a setback. The infamous prisoner of war. And you chose wrong. How dastardly and foreboding. This is reminding me of Stanley Kubrick's Barry Lyndon. It's like a picaresque of sorts, right?
Robert Clark! Present. Bill Carson! Bill Carson!
Oh, the convergence of the good, bad, and ugly storylines. Let's go.
What are you doing?
Big fat men like you, when they fall, they make more noise. And sometimes they never get up.
The unmitigated gall on the ugly. Something to behold.
Come on in, Tuco. Don't be bashful. There's no formalities here.
Tuco. So he knows his true identity. The plot thickens. Like Kim Kardashian. Artificially.
I knew it.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, bitch, are you gonna poison me?
Like a little music with your meal, Tuco?
Music? Yes, it's very good. Very good for the digestion.
Music is good for the digestion.
Bill Carson's a fake name, huh? Have some. It's Bill Carson's tobacco.
Oh, shit. He just stepped into a minefield of epic proportions. Oh. Golly. Chopped him in the carotid artery.
How's your digestion now?
Shit. Oh, shit. Oh, the mountain versus the viper in Game of Thrones. And that's a particularly cruel twist of fate, of irony, because he was wearing the eye patch.
You're not gonna give me the same treatment? Would you talk? No, probably not. That's what I thought.
He's cut from a different cloth. The good and the bad are on their way to a different kind of Western Union.
If your friends stay out in the damp, liable to catch a cold, aren't they? Or a bullet.
That is badassery.
Hear that, boys?
Quintessential badassery. His spidey senses were tingling. Mid-dream. He's hatching up a plan. He's concocting a scheme.
You smell like a pig already. But let's try not to make things any worse.
I can't while you're watching me.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Break our friendship. Well, I'll break it.
The patience, the foresight. Say, oh, I just wait for a locomotive to come by. Surely that'll get the job done. That is intense. The good, the bad, the ugly is great, horrible, and grotesque. How much money is he worth now? How much money is on his head at this point? An ugly, ungodly amount, one would presuppose.
Now I find you in exactly the position that suits me. I had lots of time to learn how to shoot with my left.
Oh, man. Even in the bath, you're not going to catch him with his pants down, so to speak.
When you have to shoot, shoot, don't talk.
Every gun makes its own tune.
Oh, that is so true. Yeah, spare me your soliloquy. Spare me your soliloquy, dude. Oh, that's great. Oh, he gave him the... When it's time to shoot, shoot, don't talk. He didn't talk, he gave him a...
Minute, I'll be right there. Just give me a little time to get dressed and I'll open up.
Put your drawers on and take your gun off.
This is some fascinating writing. Leave the gun, take the cannoli. And then there were 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Methodically picking them apart.
We better wait for nightfall.
Trust in me, Blondie. I got a good sense of where I'm going. Tuco has taken you this far. I will take you all the way.
Damn. Don't speak too soon there, ugly. They cannot find themselves out of this quagmire of civil war.
What did you say your name was? And you? No. Names don't matter.
We haven't heard their real names this whole movie. It reminds me of the earrings of Madame Day. God bless the French New Wave cinema. At the right place, at the right time. I like how they're just hiding in plain sight with the box that conspicuously says explosives. I won't quibble. I won't quibble.
Blondie, hey. You realize we might be risking our lives?
Yeah. And if I get killed, you'll never get your hands on all that beautiful money. Tuco? Sure would be a pity.
It'll be a damn shame.
Why don't we tell each other our half of the secret?
Why don't we?
You go first.
Show me yours, I'll show you mine.
The name of the cemetery is... Sad Hill. Now it's your turn.
Are they gonna level with each other like they're about to level this bridge?
His name on the grave is Arch Stanton.
Aunt Stanton. Are you sure?
Yeah, sure, I'm sure.
Okay. It's a hell of a swan dive. Incredible. That's incredible. That is outstanding piece of filmmaking. Wow. Ammunition overload. A domino effect of retaliations. Each side probably accusing the other of blowing up the bridge, which works wonders for their plan to get to this grave. His ass was in the air this whole time? That is marvelous. That's marvelous. Why do I recognize this soundtrack? It's a Dos Equis commercial, some kind of advertisement. Alright, so they're here. This is for all the marbles. Ah, that is a breathtaking vista right there. Clint Eastwood is so smooth in this movie. I'm just thinking about where he might be in this moment. Where is the good? Alright. Bingo. I like how that one grave, the tombstone reads just unknown. Reminds me of that dreadfully true and somehow uplifting, counterintuitively, quote of all graves go unvisited in the end. I think I heard Conan O'Brien say that. And it's just something to chew on.
It'll be a lot easier with that.
That's almost a perfect character.
Two can dig a lot quicker than one dig. You're not digging?
He's like, dig this.
If you shoot me, you won't see a cent of that money.
Why?
I'll tell you why. Because there's nothing in there.
Plot twist. Although I wouldn't say nothing. There was skeletons in there, but I take your point.
You thought I'd trust you?
Yeah. It's a cogent point.
I'll write the name on the bottom of this stone. My gun?
I kind of don't want this movie to end. It's so fucking good. Yo, color me transfixed at this juncture. Immaculate. Immaculate framing. Whoever concocted this soundtrack, this score, better have gotten a raise, or their star better had risen. Come on, baby. You should have known better than to fuck with the good. Oh, man. Immaculately shot into a grave.
You pig! You want to get me killed! When'd you unload it?
Last night. You see, in this world, there's two kinds of people, my friend. Those with loaded guns, those who dig. You dig.
Where?
This movie has a lot of charm to it.
There's no name on it.
There's no name here either. Grave marked unknown right beside Arch Stanton.
Clever. That's clever.
Bloody! It's all ours, bloody!
That is
Bloody. You wouldn't.
great.
It's no joke, it's a rope, Tuco. I want you to stand up there and put your head in that noose.
That is one of the most neat and most creatively pleasing storyline choices and reveal I've ever seen. This movie is worth its salt. That there is the cream of the crop.
Well, now, seems just like old times. 4 for you, and 4 for me.
Is this one of the best movies ever made?
Bloody.
Sorry, Tuco.
Bloody. Bloody. Bloody.
I mean, after all, he is the good. And the calculus of that scene makes sense in retrospect because he is the good after all. He wasn't just going to leave him hanging, as it were.
Hey, blood! You know what you are! Just a dirty son of a
Scintillating. 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 Oh. Oh, fudge. Oh. I found myself getting teary-eyed at the sheer appreciation of that movie because it's almost unfathomable at how it attained such a high quality of a result of movie making. I cannot wrap my head around it. This is one of those movies, God damn it, that it makes me feel like all along there was a piece of a puzzle missing, and this oddly fit into the right place in my life at the right time, because this feels like filmmaking 101 here. The pacing, the emotional, the psychological rhythm is astounding. And I truly cannot come to terms with how near perfect, or if, like, I don't see a flaw in this film. You know, I will have to take a beat and actually analyze everything I just saw, because this is a 3-hour movie and it flew by like that, because I felt like I was in good hands the entire time. And I haven't seen a lot of Westerns, but this is like the upper echelon. It has to be, right? It has to be in the upper echelon. Wonderfully explores the notion of dichotomies, all things dialectical, the opposing forces. Whether it comes with the backdrop of the Civil War, the Confederate and the Union Army fighting each other is in the backdrop. And in the midst of this chaos, this emotional, this moral chaos, is story of, like, how would you even describe these characters? The good is, because technically he is a bandit, right? But the moral philosophy that he carries is he technically goes around and saves this criminal from being hung for financial reward. And the aforementioned criminal, is the Ugly, which was a great character, bro. And it's a challenging character because part of him is endearing, and his line readings by the actor and also what he says is captivating. But we, the audience, have been told all of his horrible dastardly crimes, from raping, killing, bigamy. He's basically marrying one woman and then traveling across state lines and marrying another, which is a hilarious crime of infidelity. This movie filled a void for me. The pendulum swinging of power dynamics, because they were in cahoots together. The good and the ugly, they were in cahoots. And then the Ugly got a little too big for his britches and said, I want more. It's my neck on the line. I'm putting my neck literally and metaphorically on the line. All you're doing is being the sharpshooter from a distance. I want more money. And he was like, no, fuck you. We're going our separate ways. And that caused some grievances and some resentment from both sides. And so they start this tango of trying to one-up each other when it comes to revenge and trying to exact revenge on each other. And then you got the bad, who is, how would you describe him? Some sort of he was getting paid to track men down from the beginning. But it was soon established that he was not someone for whom we should root. In the desert, when the Ugly was torturing the good, Clint Eastwood, not giving him water, you could really feel Clint Eastwood's pain in that scene. And it was like me being vicariously thirsty. Such a level of immediacy in this movie. And I like the themes it touches on. Like I said, having the backdrop of the Civil War was such a masterful detail. It really emphasizes opposing viewpoints. I defy you to leave me a comment pointing out a flaw in this movie, because I feel like I will be enlightened to find it, because all 2 hours and 58 minutes, all 3 hours of this movie found me wondering why I hadn't watched it before, A, and B, how something not only could be conceived of, but executed so beautifully, masterfully, and jaw-droppingly good. It's jaw-droppingly good, this movie is. Exploring the duality of man. And I think I was in such a whirlwind of emotions at the end there, when the good, bad, and the ugly are facing off, right? And I don't know how long it was. It had to be like 3 to 5 minutes of intercutting. And talk about pace. That was beautiful pace, man. Going from a medium shot to each of them looking at each other, wondering how it was going to play out. And then a close-up of them. Then going from their fingers on their gun to back to their faces. And it's just like that beautiful development of editing. It was like I doffed my proverbial cap to the engineering of this movie. The mechanics that goes behind making a movie of this magnitude and grandeur and stature. Because it radiates the love of movie making, this does. This movie is scintillating. I got teary-eyed at the end because I had such a good experience watching this that tears of joy welled up in me, because I'm a nerd. Yeah, whatever. I'm a nerd. Take that for granted. But it's just there's a level of algebra in this movie, and in the equation of this movie, the formula and its manifestation through storytelling is what was so riveting. Every frame of this movie, every frame of this fucking movie was good. This movie had me eating out the palm of its hand the entire way, but no more so than the end. The end there, when I thought that the good was actually gonna have him hung, and I didn't anticipate it. And I love not knowing. I guess in retrospect you can see the writing on the wall, but fuck it, I love not knowing and not being able to foresee where a movie's taking me, but enjoying the ride nonetheless. Also, so smooth. So smooth. Clint Eastwood, brother. Clint Eastwood in this movie is unimpeachable. Unimpeachable. It's kind of like bravado and debonair, unhurried, rakish quality about him. Really emanated from the screen. Didn't seem like 3 hours, not in the least. And time didn't exist for me in this movie. And I love that. Those are the best kinds. When you're so wrapped up into the characters and the story that time ceases to carry any weight or value or meaning from the opening frame to the end. Even while I'm looking at a camera and giving comments about it, I was in a flow state. You know, being in a flow state is the best version, the best case scenario of watching a movie, because you're one with the movie. And I know I'm waxing poetic about it, but the cinema is my raison d'etre, and the result is nothing short of amazing. And I'm here for it. All right, thank you for watching this video. I appreciate you sticking around this far. If you have, it means you love cinema as much as I do, because I can listen to someone talk about movies until the cows come home. If you haven't already, like this video, leave me some comments down below giving me your favorite part of the movie, or if you detected a flaw. But I will be hard pressed to find myself seeing a comment saying that this movie is flawed in any capacity, shape, form, or fashion. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, support me on the Patreon. You can get extended versions of all of my videos I upload to YouTube. And yeah, so this was fun. Leave me some Western suggestions, because anything even close, anything in the ballpark of the good and the bad and the ugly, you can sign me up. You can pencil me in. But thank you for watching. Nice to cross paths with you today. Hope all is well, and until we meet again.